this homework because next week we have no class because the Move Festival. So Thursday is a holiday next week. We have homework is here. On this homework, we hope you to find a device. That device is that application for IoT. That you can find anywhere, maybe on the internet or something, or some website, some company. That hope the internet or IoT device have some innovation. Innovation means that have idea, have good idea. He have used the sensor, and he have a fashion design that is really can be used. That we support the communication ability. For example, Bluetooth. Bluetooth now have 5.0 version. 5.0 version is for 5G. For support in the future for 5G. And low power and maybe combined with some device that Apple needs your cell phone. And domain knowledge, and have some domain knowledge. This is and sometimes the IoT device can collect our data on the cloud. That means collect data. Now, for example, the question is make a PPT file to introduce an innovation of the IoT, include the following term. In addition, use your school number as file name to upload the file to the Chang class, not the ISDN, to our Chang class system. Okay, so the name of product, the picture to introduce the product, the function of the product, the website of the product, and conclusion of the product. Okay, and then next class we introduce an example of the how to make the homework. Okay, let's take a break. Okay. This PPT need to include the name of product. That may be in Chinese and English also. If you cannot remember how to report, you can have an English name and quote with Chinese. That's okay. Okay, and the picture to introduce the product. You need to have some picture. The function of the product. This product is an IoT product, IoT applications, and the website of the product and conclusion about this product. For example, here is a product named Smart Bed powered by Zip Company, a new age of sport technology. Introduce a new age of sport technology. Because some product, why they design this product, they have some idea. If you find it's a Chinese website, you also try to use maybe Google translation, try to translate in English to introduce. For example, he is small bed powered by zip role, pleasure, and coaches to go about their normal fasting routine, utilize the equipment they always had, and now with the benefit of technology that is sincerely integrated. That better means the Chaoyang, better that are smart bed ready, incorporate a small capacity with the connect of the bed for zippo baseball 2 sensor to be inside. This provides the natural grip. If this product you can combine with the video to introduce is okay. Embedded with. I hope you to find an interesting IoT product, and then you have more sensitive about this. And on this homework on the next week, you can make 3 minutes, 3 to 4 minutes to introduce your product, or you finding that you think that is innovation and interesting IoT product. For example, here, this is a smart bed. Smart bed. This in Chinese we said 智能球棒, 智能球棒. And then this is with the app, because many IoT application also combine with the app or computer or cloud. And then get the win-win. This product is like this. He have an IoT device here. He put the IoT device on here. When you use this one, they can be used for the baseball. Baseball. They also can be used on tennis, because this device it can detect your moving, your speed, how strong your power, and then so they can have detect this how your speed to respond, and then introduce about the IoT device. Here he can have a charge device to charge power. We said in the future the IoT device will be used long time. But here also can be used charge. You just can remove this device and go to charge. Now many IoT device is based on this kind of the concept that he can charge, can be charged. And then they can put at the app side, app side, they can analyze how about your using the IoT device, how you using the IoT device. And then they can trace. This is from China, product. That they have idea to add the sensor to the baseball bat, that can be detect behavior. And that also can be used on the badminton, used on the tennis, table tennis, because all the similar. And then this IoT has many functions to analyze. So finally, you make a conclusion. The product can be used on tennis, golf, baseball, badminton, football, and different. The product use the Bluetooth to communication. Why they use Bluetooth? Because this IoT, we said the IoT device need have the ability of communication. But how they communication? They need to communication with the cell phone. And then the protocol between the IoT device and cell phone, they are by the Bluetooth. So they have a communication ability. We also can make modification to use on table tennis to train the athlete player. Sometimes the conclusion you can make by yourself. Okay, have any question about the homework? And the homework you need to remember, you need to make by yourself. So this is not a teamwork. This for individual, not teamwork. Because this is simple, just you to try to search to find some interesting IoT. So you make by yourself, Have any question about the homework one? The homework one, the time. We already put, So you also can find the example file, and then the time, we open, we are open now, so you can find it, and the deadline to upload, the homework is October 8th. That is next time we have class. Okay, have question about this. And then I will summarize the group. So we need to have a group.
He will ask when
So this is for our IoT group. The group one, the group one 四爻 not here, okay, and Sawani, and Benny, you will with who be the group?
I'll take it with Hello.
Okay. So miss your first group, and then that means we need to add a group. The second group is 100 will with 100跟okay, sure. Okay, and then group 3. Group 3 is 对风跟全子俊 ，OK 可以So group 4 Group 4 is for 木岩跟陈红。Okay, and then group 5, group 5 is 李嘉恩 with 李莲 and then 四瑶 need to insert, okay. Okay, now we have 4 group, 4 group first, first. Okay, have any question about the group? And next week, please take a notebook here. If you have no notebook, please let Christine understand. Because notebook we will connect with some IoT hardware. Okay, have other questions?
And then what is the software they need to install? Software. They need to install first. The envelope.
I think that is very small. We can
Installation.
Okay. And then another thing is on next week, we have next week we have a test. The test will be online. For example, I now set up time is on 4/7. That will be broadcasting online. That next time you can have your answer just on the cell phone. I will ask you 5 questions from our PPT file. We have finished 2 PPT, so please read and then just read. That is easy. That question is easy. I hope you can get, most students can get the full score. That can let the class score be higher. That question is from our PPT. And later, I will have let you to try. I just put one question that you can, but now it's not open. When open, you can try. Okay.
Open at 4. Just try. Just one. 4 try. Just try. You can open your. Yes, 4 seconds.
Okay, this is based on the IoT and big data. Previously, we have introduced about many applications. Now, we also introduce some interesting related IoT. One is in Japan, they have set the SCARCADE. The SCARCADE represents the physical or physiological mechanism that trigger impact or display behavior change, solve problem. The aim of this workshop is to gain holistic understanding of the SCARCADE. That this is the SCARCADE principle. Change the trigger. That hope to change the people behavior. Case study. And then we just see a video to find what is the SCARCADE. Cannot connect. Okay, maybe they not work.
The internet is slow. Internet is slow.
Internet. Okay.
Open the 52 again.
We will go Okay, we try again. I'm not sure can hope this time can connect. Still. Previously, we have a try. Maybe this another.
If not, you can copy this one. Copy this one.
Okay. This is from Japan. They introduced about the SCARCADE. He said his idea is from the Japan Nutmeg story, no book story. That is idea is like this.
選択肢が増えます。これは社会規範を利用した例なんですけれども、他にももっと楽しい仕掛けがたくさんあります。それでは他の例をご覧ください。
This means that he changed the environment. That people come here. There are more people can walking by the street. Because that makes interesting. Previous, no people like to walking by the street. But you just change the environment. The people would like change their behavior. Another example is like this. That put garbage into have a sound. That people are interested. And they even clean the environment. That means IoT device that also, if you are interested, that also can change our environment.
今年のうちに仕掛けハッカソンを行い、来年度に仕掛けコンテストを行います。これらを通して仕掛けを
This is about the IoT. IoT. Also, many smart home device that, in fact, that is IoT inside. When the PPT I show here, you don't use this as the report. Maybe we just use this the same signal. This is the news that produces some product. I think some students have this device at your home. This also an IoT device. Google Mini. This is also connection with this one. Next time we have class at my home, I also have this one. But when we buy this, it's interesting. But sometimes it's boring because otherwise you can create a connection with many devices. But if you want to connection, that IoT device need to support their protocol, and then, but they can talking with you. This one is the Google Mini, and another big one is the. And then other companies also have many different, like the Amazon also have Echo.
When I say Amazon Echo Show 8, what's your first thought? If there's already 8 of these, I totally get it. No, this is actually only the 4th smart display from Amazon. It just has an 8-inch screen. So we want to see if this is worth your money in counter space. Let's open it up.
This iPhone, Amazon, Echo.
So the box looks just mighty boxy. Let's get this paper off and you can actually get a look at the device. So yeah, it looks like it's actually decently sized. 8 inches sounds small, but it's a bit bigger than like my iPhone, for instance.
So you know
it's not bad. Plus you get this nice
connection
camera
with
right
your
here, which is super nice
phone.
from a privacy standpoint. So you've got the nice rubber bottom to keep it in place, the standard hookups in the back. Plus you've got these volume buttons, the microphone, the mute button.
This
if you don't want to
already have
basically what you
improvement with previous.
So now that we've got this thing unboxed, let's test it out. The Show 8 is super easy to set up and intuitive to use. It equips the Echo's voice assistant with video chatting and streaming, cooking assistance in the kitchen, touch control for the smart home, and plenty more. For $130, the Echo Show 8 really does pack in a lot of useful smart
So this is
but
like
none of that's really new.
but this
Check it out. What we're seeing here is Amazon rounding out their two main product lines. We have smart speakers over here and smart displays on this side. In the past few months alone, we have the brand new Amazon Echo Studio, the new Amazon Echo, and the Echo Dot with clock. And over here, we have the Echo Show 5 and the Echo Show 8. Okay, if you're seeing a pattern, then you should be. Basically, on both sides, you have the Papa Bear, Mama Bear, and Baby Bear. And Amazon is really hoping that one of these products is going to be just right for you. The 8-inch screen size falls right between the 10.1-inch and the 5.5-inch of the Show 5. But it has the higher resolution of its big brother here at 1280 by 800 pixels. That's not mind-blowing, but it's not bad either, especially for the price. And it's much better than the Show 5's low-def display. But sound-wise, how does it compare to its Echo Show counterparts? Well, take a listen.
This name Echo Show.
I can't stand the pressure. I've seen clearer men than need the lesson. They got a lesson. They get more pick me up, kiss me, squeeze
The difference in sound quality makes sense given the different sizes of these three devices. The Echo Show 8 sounds much fuller than the Echo Show 5, but it's not quite as powerful or as dynamic as the 10-inch model here. Now, that said, if you have it at a medium volume, it's pretty good. When you push up that volume, it starts getting a little bit.
This is like the Google Mini, but this is.
Hey guys, I'm here in the CNET Smart Home today with the new 3rd generation Amazon Echo Dot. And this is it right here. This is the refresh for 2018. Like you can see, it's still kind of a hockey puck type design, a little bit bigger than before, and that's because Amazon's promising better sound from this thing, so it's got a little more oomph to it. And it's also got the fabric rim around the edge, you can see on this black version here. And that's because Amazon's trying to help it better compete against the fabric body Google Home Mini. A lot of people seem to prefer that fabric design. It looks a little more premium and softer and more appropriate for the home. So it's kind of tacit admission from Amazon that that might have been a better way to go with the design. Other than that, though, basically the same product. You've got the same 4 buttons up top, the 2 that bring the volume up and down here, and then a button on the right to mute the assistant, and one to activate her. I'm not going to say her name if I can help it here. And then in the back here, you've got the same inputs,
So this
the audio
also
in if you want to make a wired connection to
interesting
external set of
IoT.
speakers, and the power jack.
In fact, they can have
All
different
right, so sound quality
applications.
pretty obviously stepped up.
They also can do many control. They have compared with this one. Maybe it says it sound is good.
It's been a long, long time coming, but I know.
Someone had a feeling about the product.
I happen to think that the Dot does sound a bit better than the Home Mini at this point, but it's very close. Neither one is as strong as a full-size smart speaker, but both can fill the room, and they're more than capable of doing your favorite playlist.
Okay, this is about can be used on smart home. And then also can be IoT can be used on the AR. The AR more popular is the IKEA. IKEA.
Hey, IKEA would like everyone to know about Place, our new augmented reality app. Built on Apple's new AR kit, you can easily place true-to-scale 3D models of IKEA furniture in your place.
AR is different
Scan.
with VR.
Browse, select,
AR is your product AI is your product combined with the
So that can be less of
environment.
this. And less of this. And probably more of this. We want to make it easier for people everywhere to imagine a better place. Share this place and this place. Try a place in your place.
You can put the product, maybe the IKEA or some company product, on your home to test. Is that suitable for your home or not? That is some AR applications. AR means argument, readability. So the AR another is the VR. VR. VR also has some applications.
Void is an immersive reality that you can step into with your friends and family. Your helmet, a magician by trade, and there's a lot of theory that goes into creating the illusion of the impossible. That's what virtual reality really is. I mean, if we're going to put you inside of Star Wars, I mean, that's an impossible reality. That's not a reality that you can actually travel to and visit. So we use a lot of magic theory and design behind the scenes to help convince you, even if it's just subconsciously, that these things are real. What'd you think?
It was so good.
The mall. It's a place to come to go shopping, see a movie, maybe grab a bite to eat. But what if the mall were actually a portal to another dimension? It's time to step inside the void. This just sprung up overnight?
Yeah, just overnight, yeah, easy peasy.
Curtis Hickman is a magician, but even he can't make something like this just appear.
This is where you check in. How's it going?
The new virtual reality pop-up took weeks to build under the dome of Westfield's San Francisco Center, a preview of the much bigger space they're building downstairs. The name is an acronym.
The Void stands for Vision of Infinite Dimensions.
And the first dimension you can visit is a galaxy far, far away. Star Wars Secrets of the Empire sends you on a rebel mission.
Cassian Andor himself is going to be giving you that.
So the VR is that
One who lost everything. Diego Luna returns to his role from Rogue One, and so does Alan Tudyk. Looks like you'll have to fight your way out as the smart-mouthed K2SO. But the star of the story
First step's putting the vest on.
is you.
You're going to put it on just like a backpack. So one arm goes in this side, one arm goes in that side.
All right. In 2015, when Hickman co-founded The Void, gear like this didn't exist, so they had to create it.
If you happen to get shot for some reason, you're going to feel it. You're actually going to feel the impact.
But that is only the beginning.
You walk around the environment, you see a chair, you can sit down on it. If there's fire, it feels hot. If it's raining, you feel the moisture. I mean, it's like you're actually there.
Using all your senses is how The Void crosses the line from plain old VR to straight up magic.
Honestly, it was really how do we take virtual reality and make good on that promise of being another place, not just seeing another place.
For Hickman, it's all about what you don't see once that visor goes down.
Blasting off. I was a magician for a really long time and designed things used by some of the top magicians.
Now, his greatest illusion yet is what lies behind those metal doors. No cameras are allowed inside, but The Void provided us this video.
What we call the stage, the environment that you're in, has all these little props and touchables and sensors and things that are tracking where you are, what you're doing.
And the team here will rearrange the stage to match the virtual world in each new adventure. That means when you reach out and touch something,
on the first floor, we also have a VR. That is a rider, the device that you can ride. If you are intrigued, I hope you have time to enjoy to play that game. That can follow from the lab, from our office. I am office. He have a key. Maybe have someone guide you how to use the device. And here, this company is HTC. HTC previous is
Hi guys, I'm Justin with HTC Vive. We're down here in the
cell phone,
studio talking
but
about
now
all new
he changed
Vive
the direction
Now we want to show you
to
guys just a little bit of gameplay
I'm sure you wouldn't mind Cosmos
VR.
review. So we're going to hop into one of our
device
games,
is
Swords of
named
Gargantua, and let's take a look.
V.
So now that we're in Swords of Gargantua, let's load into one of the single-player games, just so we can show you what this all looks like. Let's go into 3. Okay, so then I've got a friend of mine here. He's not a big fan of mine, so we're going to run over here and we're going to get one of the shields. So here's coming at me. And what's nice about the controllers is that I can use these thumbsticks
So this typing and
to basically
need to take
control
some
wherever I want to see, wherever I want to
or
go.
some
So you see
threshold.
these guys coming at me, but because
Get
I've got
the scope.
these thumbsticks built right into the controllers and on the buttons, I can be a little bit more dynamic in the game. So I can fight. Oh yeah, you think they're really cool? Yeah, okay. So you can just react a little bit faster. You get a little bit more energy. Oh, this guy looks ugly. All right, here we go.
So this also based on many IoT technology inside. And this is the people, the people and the robot. Robot also an application of the IoT, because robot can connection with different. And this is the example. Example is ASUS product that can be used on the different applications. So smart home and healthcare can use the ASUS example as an example. That's some products. So I already introduced the basic application. So your report don't use this. And about this is the robot. Robot is famous. Now we got this robot. This is for example.
Hey, Simbo. Show me the front door, please.
Okay, I will do it now.
Oh, Billy's here. Hey, Simbo. Unlock the front door, please.
Of course, I can do that.
That can control use on small home
It's
smart
hot
home.
in here. Hey, Simbo. Turn on the aircon, please.
Yes, I can help you.
Hey, Simbo. Set the temperature to 24 degrees.
Sure.
We can set temperature.
Attention, somebody opened the kitchen cabinet. The kitchen cabinet is closed now.
Can detect.
Hey, Simbo. Turn on the light in the living room, please.
Okay, got it.
Hey, Simbo. Change the light in the living room to red, please.
Of course.
Hey, Simbo. Change the light in the living room to blue, please.
This change
Sure,
change
it is
the
my
different light. This is the many applications
bed.
of
Please,
the
and
robot. Robot in the future will be entered to
Sure,
our
it
home
is my
also.
pleasure.
Adam Savage from Tested here in the Tested offices. And it's the holiday season in San Francisco as I'm talking to you right now. It's early December. But
This
Christmas
video
has come
also
early,
important
and
because this
it's
company
best
is
thing,
very famous
for your girl, good
company
watch.
for the
This
robot
inside this box
manufacturer.
is Boston Dynamics
manufacturer
Spot
application.
robotic doll.
For this robot,
This is an object
this
I
robot.
have coveted for years, literally years. At Tested, we're going to do development with Spot for the next year. We're going to spend some time getting to know him and increasing his abilities and learning from him. And it all begins today with the orientation as soon as we open this box. Oh my gosh. for some adventures.
His balance ability is very good. And this, in fact, this is not easy because he can run it.
Some breathing room. We've stepped out of the tested shop, and we are actually in one of my old stomping grounds. I'm standing on one of the training courses for the Alameda County Sheriff's Department in Dublin, Pleasanton, California. Right over there is the bomb range where we blew everything up on Mythbusters. We swam in syrup over there. I learned how to tactically drive backwards in high heels right over there. It's the perfect location to test all of the things about Spot that we want to learn about. His gait, his ability to handle different kinds of terrain. All right, Spot, you ready? Let's go. These rocks and this tunnel underneath the rocks is the perfect first test for him. I'm going to try him over, and then I'm going to try him.
This is not
right,
easy
Spot.
Because this is rock. He balance ability need to very good.
Oh my God! Oh, Spot, you almost did it. I'm going to try this again. This is a really difficult thing for anything to walk over, but we're going to give it our best shot. I think this is a lot.
You can find it. And this is also the drums application for video. Okay. And then I create some video. I think that is interesting and some useful for you when you study the IoT technology data that can understand more about the IoT applications. And now we remainder have 1 minute, so you can go on the website. We have a test. Use your cell phone to answer the question. Okay, that is just for test for your you can by cell phone to answer. 可以吗？可以找到吗？有一题而已 ，only one question. But you need to use your Tron class login, and then they will count that is you answer. You cannot use others' cell phone. Okay. And next week we have 5 questions online to ask you also. Okay. 现在就是you can input, can find a question. Can you find the question? 可以吗？可以回答吗？可以哦。OK， 那下礼拜我们会出题选择就是那个投影片上面。线上作答OK. This time only one question just for you because I am afraid some students never use. You ever use is okay. You can know how to do the test. So in the middle test, maybe we are also online. Okay. 好，那 we start class here